is your camera on? If it is, and you didn't turn it on, then someone else might have. Here's how to tell if your phone's spying on you, and how to shut it down for good. In the next few minutes, we'll show you the warning signs, the camera permissions you need to check right now, and the one tool that can catch spyware hiding where you can't see it. You don't need to hit the panic button, but you do need to pay attention. Let's start with how someone can actually get control of your camera. There are three main ways, some obvious, while others not so much. First, the low-tech but alarming common route, someone close to you installs spyware. This usually means physical access to your device. Someone gets your phone for a minute, installs an app like mSpy or FlexiSpy, and boom, your camera is now theirs. These apps are presented as parental controls or employee trackers, but in the wrong hands, straight up surveillance tools. And yeah, this often happens in toxic relationships. So if something feels off, trust your instincts. Second would be malicious apps pretending to be useful. A sketchy flashlight app, a fake camera enhancer, or a random file manager from a third-party store, these ask for camera permissions and run quietly in the background. They're not in the App Store or Google Play for a reason, and once they're in, your phone doesn't even blink. If you've ever downloaded an APK from some random website, then this one's for you. And finally, the most advanced kind, zero-click exploits. These are terrifying because you don't have to do anything. Just receiving a message or call is enough for the spyware to slip in. This is the kind of stuff designed to spy on journalists, politicians, and activists alike. Most of us aren't targets of this kind of attack, but the tech is still out there and it's getting cheaper. So yeah, it's worth knowing about. So how do you know if your phone's camera has been hijacked? Well, the bad news, spyware is designed to be invisible, but it still leaves breadcrumbs if you know how to follow the trail. First, keep an eye on your screen. Modern phones show a green or orange dot when the camera or mic is active. If that dot shows up when you're not using anything, then that's a major red flag. You can even swipe down to see which app is using it, including if it's something random or something you didn't open. Next, does your phone feel hot for no reason? Is the battery draining like crazy even when you're not doing much? Well, spyware runs in the background 24/7 and it's a resource hog. So if your phone suddenly feels like it's working overtime, then it probably is. Check things like your data usage. Spyware apps often upload photos, videos, or live streams in the background. If your data bill suddenly spikes or you see a suspicious app using way too much data, then something's probably up there. And if you are seeing weird spikes in data or battery drain, it could be more than just spyware. We covered a few malware types that are specifically built to steal your personal info and bank details. Ever open your camera and it lags, freezes, or glitches out for no reason? Well, that could mean another app is already using it behind the scenes. And if you hear a shutter sound while your phone is locked, then that's not a feature, it's a problem. And finally, look at your app permissions. If a calculator app asks you to use your camera, it's better to take the exit route on that one. A lot of spyware hides in apps that seem innocent, so don't assume anything is safe just because it looks boring. All right, here's the part where you take back control. We're gonna check which apps have camera access and cut off the ones that shouldn't. On iPhone, go to Settings, Privacy and Security, then select Camera. You'll see a list of every app that's asked to use your phone's camera. If something looks suspicious or just unnecessary, just flip the switch off and you're done. On Android, open Settings, Privacy, Permission Manager, and then select Camera. And the same deal here. Review the list, and if any app makes you think, wait, why does that need camera access? Then it's probably time to revoke it. A good general rule of thumb is if an app doesn't need your camera to work, then it shouldn't have access to it. Games, weather apps, and file managers, there's no reason they should be peeking through your lens. The next step is to uninstall what you don't recognize. If you're still seeing weird behaviors, then take it a step further. Go through your app list and delete anything that you don't remember installing or just don't need anymore. If you don't recognize it, don't know it, then worst case, you'll need to reinstall it later, which isn't the end of the world. And finally, there's one more step that can catch the stuff hiding in the background, and that's next. Now, this is the most important part. If you do nothing else from this video, do this. Run a spyware scan. Not a regular antivirus, not a cleaner app. You want something that specifically looks for hidden spyware, even the kind that doesn't show up in your app list. We use Bitdefender mobile security for Android and iPhone, and it works wonderfully. It's quick, it doesn't drain your battery, and it actually finds the kind of spyware that hides behind fake apps and shady permissions. It doesn't slow down your phone, and unlike some antivirus tools, it's not overloaded with features that you're never gonna use. If you're on iPhone and worried about advanced spyware, then turn on lockdown mode. It limits exposure to zero-click attacks, especially useful if you're a high-risk target. And yeah, it actually works. We tested it. This doesn't mean someone is spying on you, but the reality is it only takes one bad app to wreck your privacy. One install, one permission, and that's it. A scan takes 2 minutes, and it could save you from more than just a creepy camera moment. Running a spyware scan is a great start, but if you want to understand what else could be hiding on your device, then watch our video. If you only remember one thing from this video, make it this. Check your camera permissions, delete any shady apps, and run a spyware scan with a trusted tool. We've linked Bitdefender, Norton Mobile Security down in the description with a special discount where you can get the best price. It works on both Android and iPhone, and you can try it out completely risk-free. And if you're serious about locking down your entire phone and not just the camera, then check out our video for tips that go beyond just spyware. And if you've got any weird behavior on your phone or a green dot flashing when it shouldn't, then drop any questions you might have down in the comments. We'd love to hear about those. But until the next video, stay safe online, and we'll catch you in the next one.